G'day guys, welcome to Rumble's Fish Room. So, I'm actually in a bit of a hurry. I've got to go out to lunch, but in the meantime, I'm going to catch some fish because Paul at Morley Aquariums has asked me if I can bring some fish in. And I'm always happy to help a local store out. I get myself a bit of store credit, so it's always handy. So let's catch some fish real quick. Alright, so I got 10 cobalt blues here. They're starting to get some good size. So like the problem I have with, that's probably a bit much water. The problem I have with selling to shops is the fact that when I make up my packs to sell, I sell them at 3 centimeters, and I don't like taking 3 centimeter fish to shops because they're buying fish from wholesalers at 4 to 5 centimeters. So realistically, I want to match that size if I'm selling to the shops. So I really like supporting local business and shops, but yeah, that's the only problem I have is I might bag these all up and oxygen them at once because my oxygen bottle kind of leaks. What was my story? Alright, so yeah, I love supporting the shops, but I never have fish big enough to sell to the shops. But I haven't sold much lately, so hopefully that stays there. Don't fall, please. My drill can hold them. It's not going to do much, I don't think. So yeah, I wish I could support shops more. Let's get the next fish. Alright, so I've caught all the fish. We've got 10 marble peacocks and 10 demisoni. I could definitely take more than that in, but I'm worried about not having enough fish for the swap meet. So after the swap meet, I'll give Paul more of an option of what he wants to take. Also, if anyone's watching at any shop that works at any shops in Perth, don't be afraid to send me a message. Might get a little bit more water for that one. So we're going to give these guys a bit of oxygen because I am going out to lunch and leaving them in the car. My oxygen gauge does, not that you guys can see, I want to change my oxygen setup and put a tap on here because at the moment it's quite dicky to put oxygen in the bags. But I'll sort that out. Not today because I don't have time today. They probably don't really need oxygen. It's only like not long at all. Maybe 2 hours. Probably 3, actually. But better to be safe than sorry. Alright, so they're all bagged up. I'm running really late. They're not going to fit in this box. Damn it. Oh yeah, maybe they will. That'll do. And I'm actually picking up some new fish from Morley too, so stay tuned for that. Alright guys, I'm not really sure where we left off, what I was talking about on the last clip, but that, believe it or not, even though that was only milliseconds ago in the video, it's actually been the whole day since I've picked up the camera. I went out to lunch, I took the fish to Morley, I didn't pick up the camera. Morley aquariums was absolutely packed, which is hopefully a good sign for the future of the hobby getting a bit busier over here in WA because it is quiet. And I accidentally came home with more fish than I was planning on coming home with, which I'm sure most of you understand how that happens when you walk into a fish shop. So now I got to figure out a quarantine tank for these fish, and I also need to find my beta tank. I've got no idea where it is. It's only a small one. I'm probably gonna use a little 30-litre tank as a quarantine tank for the fish I just got, and I'll put the betas in the beta tank, and then I'll end up moving the fish that I'm gonna put in the 30-litre, and I'll use the 30-litre to try to breed the betas. I think that's my plan. Did I tell you I was getting betas? Probably be in the description, in the thumbnail anyway. If I get my bottom into gear, I think you guys might have noticed I've been slacking a bit on the thumbnails. Anyway, so we got this black one. I don't know the names of them, sorry guys. Big tail, that's what I call it. Oh, hang on, is this the black one? No, that's the blue one. They're gonna look pretty cool. Let me find the tank and I'll get back to you. Alright, so I found my old beta tank. It's actually like quite big compared to what you see in the shops. It's a DIY, somebody threw it together. I didn't build it. I actually noticed, I think I just cracked it, but I'm not 100% sure if I just cracked it or whether it was already cracked. So I'm going to use these two bays here, they should be alright. Basically my missus is going to pick one and take it to work. So I'll put them in here and then she can have a good look at them and choose one. Alright, so we got the betas in the tank. They're trying to fight each other. I don't know whether to put some filtration on it or not. I don't think I will. They're not staying in this. If I start putting filters and stuff on, I might feel a bit too comfortable about it and end up leaving them in there. And I don't want them to stay in there. I can't tell you what types they are. I didn't even ask Paul what they were, I just said I want those ones because they look pretty. I really want to, I don't know, I think the blue one looks nicer, but the black one is more unusual, and I think I don't know, unusual is cool to me. Alright guys, get excited, we got a new fish, a secret one that I haven't told you yet. But there is a catch, it's a new fish that I already have. We're just trying to add a bit of fresh bloodlines to the breeding stock. I don't even know if we can call them breeding stock because this is a fish that haven't bred for me for some odd reason. I'm really not sure why. You might know what I'm talking about. Let's have a look. Alright, so we've got a tank with no light, but we got some more Nibochromis polystigma. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that'll be some great stock to add to what we have here. So basically, I've got no more room. Check out this guy. Now that's a fish. If anybody wants him, I might actually sell him. There's a spare male. So we've got no more room to add new fish. So I still have this obsession with buying fish. So I just buy the same fish and add them to the group and then get some fresh bloodlines. It's always a good idea to have multiple bloodlines in your breeding groups. But yeah, I got no idea why these guys aren't breeding. They fight like mad. Could be just a bunch of dudes. I'm pretty sure it's 2 males in there. But I'm not even sure that's a male. I'm kind of thinking it's a big female, but who knows. They're pretty cool. Sorry, they don't have a great deal of light on their tank. They've only got like that little 45 piece on a 7-foot. Man, he's gorgeous. Completely off topic, guys, but I'm sure you can appreciate that fish right there. Even like the red empress are looking good at the moment. So I always thought my red empress lacked red, and then the more I did a bit of research and talked to a couple of friends, and they're actually a really good example of a true red empress. So I'm happy with them. So now they're only like 6 to 7 centimeters, so it is going to be quite a long time till we can even consider putting them together. But what I might even do, I might even divide that 7 foot and give them a section of it, so at least that way they're in the same tank, they're not taking up 2 tanks. I'm really excited about the betas. If anybody in Perth has females, let me know. I know nothing about betas, guys. I'm guessing one type I really want is like the koi tricolour ones. So maybe if I get koi tricolour females and just see what they throw. I don't know, is it frowned upon crossing betas, like different types of betas? Drop a comment if you know the answer to that. But anyway, if you like this video, give a thumbs up. If you want to subscribe for more, hit that red button just down there, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.